Good evening, Dale. Well, for those who I spoke with today who live in this small community of Roseburg, they say they move here because of the beautiful backdrops you see behind me and the mostly quiet streets. But when tragedy struck 24 hours ago, this community shut down. Today, though, was a day for healing once again. And we spoke with many people who said they had to do something. They came out to support one another. When I was at that blood drive earlier today, I got the chills, tears in my eyes to see how many people in this community stepped up and came together. They were still grieving themselves, many of the people in line still crying, but they said they wanted to be there for their fellow community members. And again, Umpqua Community College will remain closed at least through Monday, and flags here in Roseburg are flying at half staff. Reporting live in Roseburg, Oregon, I'm Dina Kupfer, ABC 10 News. The Sacramento Sheriff's Department continues to search for a 6-year-old little girl who is believed to be at risk. She was reportedly last seen about 24 hours ago. We now know the search effort has been upgraded to an endangered missing advisory. News 10's Haley Gunther is live in South Sacramento with the very latest. And Haley, about 30 minutes before we went on the air, the CHP sent out an email to all of the media in the area saying that this has now been upgraded to an endangered missing advisory. And on CHP's website, that means that this is now a suspicious circumstance. Is any talk about suspicion with this man involved or the mother involved? Is any of that coming out at all with the investigation as you've heard so far? We are continuing to follow breaking news out of West Africa this morning. A Radisson hotel is under siege as more than 100 people have been taken hostage by a gunman. The AP is reporting that New York City officials received a similar threat to their school district early this morning, and they concluded that it was a hoax. We actually heard from the New York Police Commissioner earlier this morning, William Bratton, who said that that email message that came in had some errors in it, which led them to believe that this was a prankster responsible for the threat, at least to the New York City school district. But again, none of that has been confirmed as far as being the same case in LA, but we will continue to monitor what comes out of the investigation. We'll bring you new details as soon as we get them. Every one of their members was in fact accounted for, the Deftones, and again out of Sacramento, but they were actually, some of their members were at that concert. Yeah. Some had left right before. Their family was in Paris. They were scheduled to play a couple of nights there. So certainly across the world we're feeling the impacts of this, but the local connection brings it home a little more. In a lot of these cities where there is a lot of social unrest following an officer-involved shooting, we hear oftentimes there's the good cop and there's the bad cop, and many of these community members in some of these cities like Baltimore and Ferguson say we have to get rid of the bad cop. Where do you stand on this? Hey, Walt, do you feel like you need a raise?
Do I need a raise?
Do you think you need a raise?
I already went through that. I don't think it went well. Since you brought it up,
okay.
Just in case the boss is watching, it did not go well. So.
Well, maybe it's because you didn't do it the right way.
Now you tell me.
Yeah, coming up on ABC 10 Mornings, we're going to show you how to ask for a raise.
All right.
Be all ears, Walt.
Yeah, that's great. Too little, too late.
A whole new world.
No, that's not the song. Prince Ali, mighty is he, Ali Ababa.
Forget the directors. We got you covered. Big movie news out of Disney, developing an Aladdin prequel, if you couldn't tell by our lovely singing there. I think everyone's going to need one of these. Would you agree?
I think so.
And I know this is too big for your vehicle, but I'm hoping the fan works in your car because you'll need one. Can I make a request? Can you not stand so close to the knives and the juggler, please? Because that was a little close to your head, Rob. Thank you.
Dina, if that happens on the clock, workman's comp, baby. Workman's comp.
Yeah, let's not make that a part of the plan, please, for at least this hour. Appreciate the live coverage,
Gotcha.
Rob. We'll check back in with you in just a bit. We are less than 2 hours away from the season premiere of Dancing with the Stars. We are inside of Studio 46 in Hollywood, the stage right behind me, and that is where Alex Garlatos and his dancing partner, Lindsay Arnold, will be taking center stage tonight, 8 p.m. on ABC. We had a chance to catch up with both of them moments ago. You're finally here at the premiere. What is going through your mind right now?
A lot. I mean, I'm pretty nervous. I'm excited, but mostly I'm just trying to concentrate on the dance and execute it well.
Are you faking it right now? You seem pretty composed. I mean, inside, are you nervous?
Yes. Yes.
What would you have been doing right now instead of this 3 weeks before all of this happened?
Probably be starting up school at UCC and going back to work at Costco in Roseburg.
And you are looking at the balcony where Alec and Lindsay will receive their scores right after they perform tonight. This is that magical staircase they will make their way up right after they do their number. We are going to get another chance to talk to more celebrities coming up right after the show, so be sure to join us for ABC 10 News at 11. Reporting in Hollywood at Studio 46, I'm Dina Kupfer, ABC 10 News. I just want to know, do you feel larger than life when you're out there on that stage?
Woo! There's a line. I like that.
There's a line.
I like that.
Actually feels small.
I need to learn your dance. Fingers up. Fingers up. Oh.
Yeah, exactly
Like that. And it's in the legs, too.
Yeah.
Oh, step. Yeah. Okay. What can we expect next week?
We're going to do the centipede rolling over with a roly-poly.
That your move? Yes. How do you control her attitude?
I don't. I embrace it. Let me finish the sentence. Attitude.
And you told me you'd never put on the sequins before. You've never put on dancing shoes. You're rocking it, girlfriend. How does it feel?
It feels pretty good. I think I'm starting to warm up to it.
Can I see the best booty shake right here?
Oh, you want to do my shake my booty?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So nice to meet you.
And what do you have there?
I have got flourless chocolate cake down in here.
Okay.
And
there you go.
it's from my new cookbook, Paula Deen Cuts the Fat, so you can enjoy that, Dina. It's guilt-free.
There's no fat.
Guilt-free.
None. No butter, no sugar, no nothing.
No flour.
You're sweet enough, right? That's all you need.
Thank you.
Just vote for me.
That's right.
Well, you said untold amounts of bacon and deep fried goodness, but no one really talks about what's going on inside, Irene. We are at the Tree Circus this midday, and this is where anyone who wants to beat the heat can come inside and possibly bring a family along, because it is certainly a fun thing to show people you're doing. You get to climb all the way up, and there is a bell up there. It would literally take me a whole hour to get all the way up. It took me about 20 minutes to get this far, but there is a bell here. Hey, I got it! And they say if a human can eat it, you know it's safe for your dog. So I wanted to quickly, we have a couple of types of dog food here. I want to see, would you be willing to try it?
What is this?
So this one is a salmon, and
No.
you ate it.
Oh my God.
I gotta try it too then.
Not bad. I mean, it's a bland taste. This one has the most pronounced taste.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go for this one right here. Let me try this one.
That's
I don't know if
Hershey's.
I want to swallow that.
That's Reese's.
Oh, that one's really good. Oh yeah. Oh, that's chocolate.
And this one to clean the palate, I didn't want it to be all.
I got to be honest with you. If it pays 100 large, I would do this.
I'm gonna eat one of these.
It's
to
nothing that's
cover it
going
up.
to kill you. So
100,000. You would
it's
do
not
it.
bad. That's not bad.
Good sports, you guys.
I mean, I've eaten a lot of stuff around here that's worse than this.
All right, why don't
if you know what I mean.
I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
It's stuck in my tooth right now.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling that.
Okay.
Well, if you think that you could get into this profession, try your dog's food, see if you like it. Could make $100,000. Coffee filters work great if you want to wrap your ornaments and protect them. So if you have some extra coffee filters lying around the house, you can wrap your ornaments.
I do have extra ones, but they're used for coffee.
Well, if you have a lot of extra, you can use them. Also, these cups are all 50 to 75% off at some of the local grocery stores. They're little plastic, Christmas-themed, holiday-decorated cups. So what you can do is put your coffee filter-wrapped ornament in a cup, and then try that. See how easy this is. Do that for me. I'm putting them to work.
I do have lots of extra cups, but they're used for drinking.
Okay, well, these are the I'm going to tell you what you can do with these. But look, they will bang in boxes. You can throw them in, and you're not going to hurt your ornament. Best part about this, next year, take them out, wash them, and use them as guest drinks when they come over, right?
Perfect.
Cups.
Never thought of that.
And now in your health headlines this morning, that extra cup of coffee could be nature's Viagra. Ooh. A new study shows that men who drink 1 or 2 cups of coffee a day are less likely to suffer from erectile dysfunction. Scientists say that caffeine triggers a series of effects that help relax arteries and increase blood flow.
Because it's all about relaxing and blood flow.
And increasing the blood flow.
There you go.
Yep.
One half of the NBA Finals is now set.
Washing dishes is like therapy for me at the end of the night. I don't
Not
know
for
why.
me. I feel like I see the dishes, I'm upset, I don't want to do it. I don't know.
And that's where he stands. I actually feel that having, maybe because I'm kind of an OCD person, I know, but washing the dishes, it gives me something to do. It gives me, I feel like I have a purpose at the end of the day.
I would not say that out loud.
They're used to the heat fighting fires, but when these 3 Sacramento City firefighters hit the pavement for the California International Marathon, they will be wearing their full turnouts, which means all of that heat will be trapped in, making it a very challenging 26.2-mile run.
Everybody knows what a firefighter does. Let's show them that we can run a marathon in turnouts.
To say the stress level of a firefighter is high would be an understatement.
Heart attacks to shootings to stabbings to structure fires.
But with all of the high-intensity situations they're put in, mentally and physically, they are in great shape to run.
So this will be a nice, good pace.
When these 3 hit the pavement at the CIM, they will be wearing their jackets, pants, and even helmets.
These helmets are not light.
That's roughly 20 pounds of gear. It's heavy for 26.2 miles.
I've done it with this CIM without the turnouts, so this will be the first time with the turnouts.
Captain Mike Mora, Rich Alamo, and Chuck Godfredson are running for a good reason, to raise money for the Children's Receiving Home of Sacramento and the Fire Family Foundation.
And the money's going to be raised for the Angels program so we can buy kids Christmas gifts this year.
In years past, the CIM has been plagued with cold morning temperatures and even rain, which would make wearing all that gear even tougher.
I've been practicing with sweatshirts and layering up, and by mile 13, I'm ready to pull the stuff off.
They do plan to pace themselves, but when the going gets tough, there will be one thing on their mind.
If you start to feel overly fatigued, are you going to make some adjustments to the uniform?
When it gets tough, we're going to start thinking about the kids. What are we doing this for?
3 firefighters trading in their boots for running shoes for a great cause.
We'll get over the pain. It'll be worth it.
In Sacramento, Dina Kupfer, ABC 10 News.
A close friend of mine lost her son in the incident yesterday, so I'm just having a difficult time.
The vulnerable community of Roseburg, Oregon, coming together.
There was several times yesterday where I just felt like crying.
Dozens lining up in the warmth of the sun to donate blood.
Nothing will make the pain go away that everybody's feeling, and I just want to try and do whatever I can to help.
To the rest of the world, those who were killed or injured in Thursday's mass shooting at Umpqua Community College are victims. But to this small town of 22,000, they were friends, classmates, and co-workers.
Well, I work for the Winston-Diller Fire District, and the local 2091 has lost family members.
I knew a few people who were there.
Jonah Fallon was on his way to class when he saw the sirens.
I can actually see directly what this is helping.
And on this day after tragedy, this community is proving they cannot be broken, taking steps toward the healing process.
Lots of prayers and keep faith.
This is the story of the people of Roseburg, first brought together by their love and appreciation for the blue rivers and thick trees that make up this quaint rural town. Now bound together as they begin to pick up the pieces and heal as one.
We couldn't have asked for a better community than what we have here, because it hit home hard.